All right, guys, here we go. So my recent rod build, the wrap is on the right side of the screen. That's the diamond pattern that we have there. Right now I'm finishing the tie off on a hook keeper. Hook keeper is where you can, put your hook onto the rod without, tying it onto one of the guides up top. So just a little info of what's going on here. How I can relate this to arm wrestling. Guys, one of the biggest things in arm wrestling is having patience. Let me tell you, when you learn some of the aspects of rod building, you definitely need a lot of patience. So here, like I said, starting off the end of the tie off, I'm actually using metallic thread here. Metallic thread is a lot more, it's more difficult dealing with than just a regular flat color. It's a lot shinier. It's very hard to grip, and it slides a lot. So how this relates to arm wrestling. You come across a lot of bumps in roads and in your arm wrestling career, so many times you can make one step forward and, have to take a few steps back. That is just the nature of arm wrestling. Got to take it slow. So here, I was a little overzealous and hit the foot pedal on the power wrapper, spun it too quickly, and then overlapped some of the thread. So just like that, take one step forward and two steps back. That can happen in arm wrestling. Arm wrestling, you can get a little overzealous, trying to train too hard, practice too often, and you may come across injury. That may put you a few weeks out to wait for that injury to heal up, and all you have to do is learn from your mistakes. So here I try to continue moving forward with the metallic black thread and try to slowly thread this guy on so that I don't have to go back and take two steps backwards. As you can see, everything's going pretty well here. I'm starting to go over the foot of the hook keeper. Everything's lining up nicely, and then boom. Once again, I was doing good. I was on a roll. Take one step forwards and two steps back. Like I said, that can happen in your arm wrestling career a few times. Over a few years, you might be on a good pace, good roundabout pace, making some good gains. Start to push a little harder, and then bam, again, maybe another minor injury. Sets you back maybe a few months this time. That's the nature of the game, guys. Just have to learn from your mistakes and be patient. Let the process happen as it needs to be. I've been working to get my shot at a few specific guys, and sometimes things don't have to happen right away. I've learned to be patient. The more patient I am, the more I get to train, the stronger I get, the more technical I get, the worse it is for those guys once I eventually get to pull them. So that's how I get to relate this little rod building lesson here to arm wrestling. Similarities in patience. And here, I'm at the end of the road. I see the finish line. About to finish the tie off, where you put this extra piece of thread so that once you are at the end of your little wrap there, you cut the main line, cut that thread, poke it through the looped end of the extra thread that you have on there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pull that extra thread tight right up to that wrap, cut it, and then you're just going to pull it right through. And that, since it overlaps itself, there is tension that holds that thread into place. And just like that, we have a finished hook keeper end. That completes my tie off for the diamond wrap. And I have a beautiful rod here. Just doing a little touch-ups here and there. Like I said, guys, moral of the story is be patient. Things happen for a reason. Be patient. Arm wrestling, trust the process.